care of the basketball.
Now here's Booker, the starters for the Golden State Warriors. Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Butler out there with Moses Moody. And it's Green in at the center position. Booker, good.
People first think of Booker as an outside shooter, but he does a lot of his work in the lane.
Outside Butler. Pass to Green. Here's Curry. Shot clock at 6. Now Podziemski. No good from outside. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Mike Budenholzer and I got a chance to talk for a bit. I asked him specifically about Stephen Curry and what his defensive game plan is for him, and he told me, I just talked with them about communicating out there, especially when the screens are coming. We can't give Steph an inch in those situations. I think it's fair to say we can expect to hear a lot of chatter out there tonight, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. Booker has got the ball here for the Phoenix Suns. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Knicks.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Well, they weren't fighting through screens. Their closeouts and rotations were late. You name it, and let's just say they didn't do it on defense.
A nice shot by Booker.
What focus from Booker. He was dead set on hitting that three-point answer.
You know, over Bradley Beal's career, he succeeded in a few different roles, RJ.
Yeah, he played with the ball-dominant guy. Then he became the sole star on his team, and now he's playing with multiple stars. Evolution is a part of success, and Bradley Beal is doing it.
Now here's Richards. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. 6 to shoot. Beal. Done. Shot is good.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
Pass to Moody. Here's Podziemski. Knocks it down from distance.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Outside Booker. And here's Dunn. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Count it. Warriors trail by 5. Here's Curry. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Curry's got 5 now.
And when Curry is shooting while in rhythm, he is lights out. Nothing you can do to stop him.
The Warriors have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Outside Podziemski. Pass to Butler. Green with the ball. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes.
And this is where Green looks to score. He's comfortable and confident down low.
Dunn outside. Booker against Curry. Booker's shot is good. Booker's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Here's Butler. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Now well into his 30s. Is it fair to start wondering how many seasons Jimmy Butler has left, Grant?
Well, it's a fair question, B.A. But at the same time, Jimmy's hunger is just so different than everybody else's, which I could see helping prolong his career.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Richard, it comes as no surprise that Golden State is routinely at the top of the league for made threes.
That's how this team has been constructed. They are custom built to rain threes on you, and we've seen it be very, very effective.
Fearless play from Butler. Defenses should know he's going to try and draw a foul while shooting.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
O'Neal misses. And it's Butler with the ball for Golden State. Outside Podziemski. Outside Curry. The three is up. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. They beat the Warriors during their last encounter in the Bay Area.
In their last game against this opponent, they secured the win because their second unit really stepped up.
Yeah, the reserves added another dimension to their offense, and the opposition had no answers on how to slow them down.
And again, it's the Warriors missing.
And to put things simply, this has not been his work.
Beal's got room. Podziemski grabs the board.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Butler's shot is good.
The assist.
Butler's got 6.
How talented is Butler? I mean, just so adept at carving out some space inside and converting.
Pass to Dunn. Fires for 3. Podziemski grabs the board. Golden State with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Beal against Curry. Outside Moody. Back to Curry for 3. Can't get it to drop. Suns trail by 3. And here's O'Neal. And the foul called on Draymond Green. That's his first foul of the game. And the Suns will go for a different look here. Plumlee's checked in for Richards. Bol comes in for O'Neal. Allen, he's checked in for Dunn. And it's Jones in for Booker. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. Hield comes in for Stephen Curry. Beal against Hield. And the shot goes. Beal's got his second bucket of the game.
Beal is just a Picasso in that mid-range.
Pass to Podziemski. And he drops it in from the low post.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
From 13, Beal. A rebound by post. Here's Golden State.
2 minutes remaining.
They're on a 15-6 run. Here's Kuminga. And the shot falls short that time. Phoenix has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Pass to Plumlee. Inside. Bol. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
With the regular season wrapping up now, Richard, should the top team start getting ready for the postseason?
Not just yet, BA, because that could cause a letdown heading into the playoffs, which is the last thing these teams would want to have happen.
And Bol drops them both. And Devin Booker is already one of the greatest players in Suns history, Grant.
Well, you could argue that Steve Nash still ranks ahead of him. He did win 2 MVPs with the Suns. But when it's all said and done, I think Booker will be regarded as the best.
Now here's Jones. No made baskets yet. Chalk up 2 there.
Break down for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Warriors play a unique style predicated on passing and cutting off the ball. Stephen Curry said the main goal is to just force the defense to make as many decisions as he can. So with all that ball movement and body movement, they're going to mess up at some point. Brian?
Well, it helps having a weapon like Stephen Curry. Thanks, Allie. Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G slam cam. Jones finds Beal. Now Plumlee. Pass to Jones. Beal surveying the D. 6 on the shot clock. And then Beal with the dunk.
So sudden on the drive, Beal loves to get one step ahead of the defense.
Outside Hield. On the wing, Payton. 29 seconds left in the first. Outside Podziemski. To the left side wing. Here's Kuminga, and he drives in.
They keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
The rebound by Payton. Healed on the wing to the paint. Shakes him. No good on the shot.
That's just a bucket. Look, you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. The Warriors on top, up 4. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And of course, taking it inside, always a great game plan. And I'm curious if there'll be an adjustment from the defensive end. Maybe sag off some shooters a little.
Booker is the 2 with Allen playing small forward. Mason Plumlee out there with Bol Bol. And it's Jones in at the 1 spot. That's the Suns 5 as we get into the second quarter. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And when you look back at the 2023 draft, the Warriors got great value out of their picks.
Yeah, I mean, they got Podziemski with the 19th pick, a versatile player who impacts the game at both ends. And they also got Trace Jackson Davis late in the second round. And he is a fundamentally sound big man with great upside.
Hield passes to Butler. That shot missing. Solid defense from Bol. Suns trail by 4. Pass to Allen. Back to Jones. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
They might start using him a little bit more sparingly with 3 fouls already before the half.
Here's Iguodala. 8 points in his last time out. Booker. Rebounded by Green. The Warriors lead by 4. Moody passes to Butler. The 3 dropped in by Jimmy Butler.
Nice shot from Butler, making himself a threat from downtown.
Booker fires from way outside, and they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Booker's got 10 points in the game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
They're shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
Now here's Allen. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Booker with it. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good.
He has no deficiencies. He has no flaws in his offensive game. Booker, he's capable of dropping 30 on any given night against any given player.
Curry against Jones. Curry creates inside.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on it.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. So a moment now to see the story for Bradley Beal. Suns trail by 7. Dunn outside. Pass to Booker. Shot on the wing. Good. And that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far. Golden State has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Here's Allen. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got 3 assists tonight.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Outside Moody. Down low. Here's Curry. Oh, Curry, what a tough finish.
You thought that first quarter was good? He's been even better in the second.
For three. Booker. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
Moody with it. He's against Allen. Rejected by Allen. Now Jones. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here's Hield. Butler on the wing. From downtown. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
And stolen by Green. Hield from outside. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Suns have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go in the second quarter.
And we've kind of come to expect this performance from Booker every night. His scoring is just that consistent.
You know, Booker gets a lot of praise for his scoring. But how about his skill as a passer, Richard?
Oh, he's a good decision maker, B.A. He's able to read defenses and dissect them with his passing. He's shown he can be a traditional quote-unquote point guard.
Now here's Booker. He's coming off a 40-point game against the Knicks in New York.
And he made a living at the line as well. Got there over and over and did some damage.
And here's Curry for 3. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Butler's got 4 assists in the game. Here's Booker. And it goes. As the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. O'Neal, he's checked in for Phoenix. Bradley Beal comes in for Jones. And the Warriors will go with a different look here. Jackson Davis is checked in for Green. Looney comes in for Jimmy Butler. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for Moody. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Hield. The Suns trailing from the arc. Shot won't go. He's 9 for 13.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And the shot goes in.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
With the step back. Looney grabs a miss.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The 3 from Curry. Bradley Beal puts it in. Suns trail by 3. Booker for 3. Booker missing again.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Pass to Podziemski. Now here's Looney. No points yet. Left side Kuminga. 4 on the clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Lets it go. Curry's shot is off.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
Done with it. Now guarded by Curry. And he's going for the lob.
2 minutes.
Outside Kuminga. Curry looking it over. Oh, drains the 19-footer. Curry's got 19 points.
Good at keeping the game simple. When Curry sees the mid-range J open up, he rises up with confidence.
The ball's knocked loose. Now here's Podziemski, hounded by Beal. To the wing, right side. Back to Podziemski. Here's Jackson Davis. Lays it up and banks it in. Jackson Davis has got his first basket.
Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
And Booker puts up a deep 3. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them. This quarter is special.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Outside Curry. Takes a 3. And he stays with it. The 3. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got his 4th rebound in this one. Done. The pass to Richards. It's Beal on the wing. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the first half. And it's good. 2 points.
That's a strong play right there. Beal taking the hit and getting the call.
Jones, he's checked in for Devin Booker. Payton's checked in for the Warriors. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Golden State has gotten only 4 of 9 from beyond the arc here in the second. Here's Payton. Sinks it from distance. Payton's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Beal from outside. Jackson Davis grabs the miss. Jackson Davis has got 4 rebounds now. On the wing, Payton. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Warriors ahead, up by 4. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Hey folks, and welcome. You know, I love sitting up here and doing this show with you guys. I learn something new every day.
Man, you know what? It is pretty unreal they pay us to do this. Did I say that out loud?
And time to switch gears. The Suns are in a close one after the first half of play.
At the defensive end, I'm not seeing disruption. I don't mean just forced turnovers. I mean taking the offense out of the rhythm.
Yeah, I mean when your opponent is shooting over 50%, a lot else has to go right. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
Kicking off the second half, here's Steve Kerr's 5. Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Jimmy Butler out there with Draymond Green. And it's Moody in at the small forward position. Now here's Podziemski. Pass to Moody. Launches it. Richards pulls it in.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian. No surprise here. Stephen Curry hopes to be a Warrior for life. He said being a part of a group of legends that have played for one franchise, established a culture, and won at the highest level, and did it with a lot of different roster combinations, I don't ever take that for granted. Brian, what a run.
Yeah, it is a great run, and he's been the foundation, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Dunn. Outside Booker. Just 5 on the clock. Outside O'Neal. Lets it go from deep. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got his 4th assist with that last one. Warriors lead by 3. Well, Grant, if you talk about consistent top-level scores, Devin Booker is near the top of that list.
Yeah, and going back to the 17-18 season, Devin has averaged at least 25 points every year. He can create his own shot and finish. It's hard finding guys who can do both. The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Booker for 3. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
Oh, the ever-expanding range of Devin Booker, making you put them up pretty much at half court.
Podziemski using his post moves to get the 2 points. Podziemski's got 10.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assists.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
Now here's O'Neal. Warriors with the rebound. Butler's got 4 rebounds now. Outside for Green. Right side, Podziemski. Oh, and that one has the right spin on it. It's good. Podziemski's gotten 4 this quarter.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now. into his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Stolen by Booker. Here's Dunn. And he drains the quick shot. Dunn's got his third basket of the night.
Oh, just a beautiful textbook bounce pass. You love to see it.
Here's Moody. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
It's his first trip to the line. The first free throw is good. And the Warriors making a change here. Hields checked in. It's both from the stripe. And here's Beal. 9 points in the game. An open look for Booker. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Warriors. A chance here to compare the front court and back court scoring on the night for Phoenix.
It's been their guards who have really carried the weight offensively. They'd appreciate some more production out of their front court, but for now, their backcourt has kept them in it.
Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for Moody. Here's Butler, and there's the drive. And it's Phoenix for the rebound. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. And he's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line.
And something I remember from their last outing, he was excellent at the charity stripe.
When Devin Booker steps on the court, you almost expect 30 or 40-point nights. Booker is that talented.
And foul called on Brandon Podziemski. That's foul number 2 for him. Suns trail by 5. Oh, you can't let Booker get that close.
He's been a bright spot in their play today, but he could really use some help.
Outside Kuminga. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Pass to Butler. Releases. Second chance shot. Oh, look at Draymond flexing with that finish.
Relentless. You will never outwork Draymond.
Here's Booker, and it's blocked by Butler. Outside Kuminga. And there's a whistle. That one goes on Royce O'Neal. That's his first foul of the game. The Suns making a switch here. Allen's checked in. Here's Hield. No points so far. Drains the triple.
Well-executed play. Anytime you can get Hield something in rhythm off the catch, you have done your job.
Done. The pass to Booker. The rebound by Post.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Here's Post. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Beal with the drive.
So dangerous on the attack. Beal excels at forcing the D to overcommit.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Warriors.
Well, they're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
Yeah, something else they're doing in this game is striking from long range. The defense just hasn't been able to keep them off the arc tonight.
Payton's checked in for the Warriors. And Post gets it to go.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Beal, the pass to Richards. That one falls, coming off Beal's feed. Richards has got his first 2 points.
Since entering the league back in 2012, Beal has really improved his passing, and it shows in his assist numbers. And I have no clue how he got that one to fall, pulling some magic in the mid-air and torturing the defense in the process.
Suns trail by 9. Beal outside. Back to Booker. This one for 3. Ooh, Booker from range. Pure.
He's just lighting them up in this game. But he's going to have to extend a little bit more, or he's going to keep knocking them down from deep.
Pass to Podziemski. There's a screen by Kuminga. Tried to answer answer back, but that three is off the mark.
The D has to respect his range. He made 2 in the first half, and he's capable of draining even more here in the second.
Done with it. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Good eyes, Bradley Beal. That's a nice setup there.
Puts up a three. And Post gets it to go. Post has got 5 points now this quarter.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Get on your feet and give a warm-up.
A different look for Phoenix. Plumlee's checked in for Richards. Bull comes in for Dunn. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Booker. Up top, Beal. Charity stripe shot. Nice jump shot. Beal's got 12 points.
This is Beal's job. He's capable of scoring in so many ways.
Here's Knox. Plumlee pulls down the board. Suns trail by 5. Outside Jones. To the inside. Here's Bull. And finished off by Bull.
Huge size disadvantage for the defense. Might as well just get out of the way.
Rowe passes to Knox. Here's Rowe. Pass to Post. Back to Curry. Over Jones. The Suns clear it. Beal's got his 5th rebound in this one. For the tie. Warriors with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. The three from Curry. On the wing, Curry fires from deep. Oh, Curry, just nasty from downtown.
Simply the greatest shooter we have ever seen. Every time he makes another three-pointer, he's adding to the record.
Jones drives in. Hauled in by Curry. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Post. Off target from outside. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for Phoenix. They trail by 6.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Here's Beal. 12 points for him. And he's 6 for 12 after that one.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
They set the screen. Outside Curry. Three-pointer. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Warriors ahead. They're up by 4. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Booker is the 2 with Allen playing small forward. Mason Plumlee out there with Bull. And it's Jones in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Oh, Curry taking the contact.
How do you stop Curry? Well, in a short answer, you can't.
Jones from outside. The rebound by Payton. Payton's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Outside Booker to the middle. Here's Jones. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got 5 assists in the game.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Now here's Moody. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
The way that Curry reads the floor, he could get double-digit assists on any night if he wanted to.
Heels checked in for Payton. And the free throw, no good. You know, for all the accolades thrown Stephen Curry's way, Richard, I've heard you say he might be the best conditioned player ever.
Absolutely. When you think about all the ground he covers, every single game, his stamina is still something that I will always be impressed with. That's just bully ball. Green knows where he wants to go, and no one can do anything about it.
And finished off by Bull.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
I wouldn't say Butler seeks contact, but he sure doesn't turn it down.
Jones, the pass to Booker. It's rebounded by Golden State. Green's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Hield finds Green over Bull from outside the arc. Curry, no good.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
Slam dunk by Plumlee.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
To the inside, Green. Oh, Green just outworking the competition.
Just won't be denied. Draymond's inside game a strength.
Jones drives in.
Warriors foul. Stephen Curry. 4th personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Phoenix, Tyus Jones.
That's good from Jones. Done. He's checked in for Phoenix. And so he hits both.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
The Warriors lead by 4. Hield passes to Moody. Back to Hield. Butler surveying the floor. Up top, Curry. Three-pointer. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
3-point field goal.
Butler's got 6 assists now in the game.
And another one. That's 5 total threes on the night from him so far.
Now here's Jones. Pass to Dunn. The 3. Rebounded by Green.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
Moody passes to Butler. Now here's Green. Outside from Butler. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. A different look for Phoenix. Richards comes in for Plumlee. And it's Bradley Beal in for Allen. Suns trail by 7. It's stolen by Curry. Outside Butler. And the Warriors pushing it up now. Butler finishes the job.
The high activity on defense from Curry. Excellent job poking the ball away.
And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for Phoenix. Here's Beal. It's down. His 7th make in 13 attempts today.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Now here's Green. That's good from Curry on the assist from Green. Curry's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Booker with it, and it's Hield picking him up. Richards inside, working on Green. Here's Booker, and it falls all over the rim and in. Booker's got 38 points.
Even though his team is lagging behind, he's playing like a winner. Too bad his attitude isn't spreading to the other guys.
Hield against Booker. And the basket by Hield.
Scoring close in. Hield is more than just a 3-point gunner.
Suns trail by 10. Here's Jones. Outside Booker. Here's the 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got his 6th assist of the night. Hield for 3. Now Now here's Moody. Tight defense on him. Outside for Butler. And the Warriors get it back. Dunn with a steal. Here's Booker. Out to Beal. Jacks up a three. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession. And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. O'Neal, he's checked in for Jones. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Mike Budenholzer was going over with his team. He told his guys not to lose hope, saying to them, "It's a long game, fellas, and we're in this one, but I need each one of you to step up your intensity right now." Let's see if Coach's message resonates, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. Here's Spencer. To the paint. Here's Jackson Davis. Pass to Spencer. Here's Knox, defended by Dunn. Just 5 to shoot. Out to the right wing. Let's go with a three. Bro, no good. Suns trail by 7. Beal, the pass to O'Neal. And it's in there.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Pass to Rowe. Here's Knox. And a miss there on the triple. Phoenix has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Booker can't get it to go. The Warriors lead by 5. Here's Spencer, hounded by Beal. Picked it out of midair. Dunn right side. Launches a three. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. .11 left to play in the fourth quarter. And he lobs it up to the rim. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
The great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
The Suns shooting an even 50% since the fourth quarter got underway.
Spencer, first personal foul. Second team foul.
.54 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Outside O'Neal. Here's Richards.
Yes! I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Second team foul.
40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Rowe. Outside Podziemski. Rebounded by Dunn.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
It needs to be a quick shot and a quick foul.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Shooting for Golden State. Spencer, 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5. And the Warriors making a switch here. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Taking full advantage of his opportunities at the line to extend their lead.
Now a timeout called by Phoenix. They're losing by 6. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
We've seen teams come back from this before. Smart to take the timeout and get everybody focused on exactly what needs to be done.
That's how you draw it up. The defense just couldn't react in time.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
good, getting both at the line. And it's a 6-point ball game. And Booker's got the ball here for the Phoenix Suns. Puts up a deep three. The rebound by Moody. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Third personal foul. 15 foul. Shooting for Golden State, Jimmy Butler at the line for 2.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. 12 seconds left to play in the fourth. He buries it from 3. And they go to the intentional foul.
Phoenix foul. Bradley Beal. Second personal foul. Team is in the penalty. At the line for the Warriors.
He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game. And so it's Golden State winning this one. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. You know, you have two choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Stephen Curry.